We do this by first activating all of them. Okay, I see. Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of Blueprints. Today we're doing a bit of a quicker episode. I have a pretty clear goal that I want to chase, and we are going to try to track down this treasure based on the map, and then we're also going to try to uncover the last couple letters. Those are the ones in the corner up here, as well as one here where the treasure is. So that's the goal. As for the treasure, we'll start going right once. And we'll take the bedroom because we can then exit to the left, which is great. No, let's take the den. That's even better. Let's take den. And then we'll just go here, left. And just straight on. I think there's always a pawn there, right? So den is always a pawn. Now we just want to go straight. Okay, I'm inclined to go for courtyard. Although that costs me a gem, but that's okay, I think. But it will always be left unlocked. Well, we're in the beginning, though. Let's go for parlor, right? Yeah, let's go parlor. Gives us more gems, which is great. The gems are in the white box. Only one box contains gems. That's true. Only one box is true. Okay, let me think about this. Only one box is true. Only one box. So this is definitely true. That means this would be false. Okay, so if this is true, then this would be the only box that's true. These both would be false. Only one box contains gems. But that can't be it. This one is definitely true. So then this one has to be definitely false. That means this one is true too. That means it is in the white box. Okay. Nice. Quick check behind the pillows, as always, even though there's never been anything in there. Now we want to go to the right, which we can with the hallway. Great. Let's take the hallway. There's never anything in here. Now we want to go to the right again, which we cannot. That means we are going to take the closet, I think, and then try push through here, I guess. Yeah. That's good. And the silver key is always good as well. Okay. Now we need to go to the left. For the treasure map, we need to start on the third one. That's here, okay. That means we absolutely have to get in here. So here we need to go left. We can with the laboratory. But the laboratory is not very useful unless we get a boiler, which we don't want at the moment. So let's go pantry. For $4. And some steps. Although I might... Should I leave this here? Because maybe we'll get an experiment and this would be useful. I guess we can leave this here since we come back here again anyways, probably. We can take it on the way back. Straight is the goal. So we have to go for corridor. Now we have to go left. Okay, so that means we will redraw here, so we can go left. Okay. I don't really want to buy anything. So let's go bedroom. Whenever you enter, so this room is basically free to enter. Okay, yeah, sure. There's no item here today, I think. The music always stops in here for some reason. Now we need to go to the right. If I see that correctly. Yeah, right and then left. Okay. Come on, please. Ah, of course it wouldn't let me. Of course it wouldn't. Should we just do storeroom then and explore left side? Too bad. Okay. Let's just get storeroom. Yeah. And then continue from the main entrance all the way on the left side. I got a bunch of resources already. Not enough keys though. Now we're taking this because we're not coming back. Ah. Yeah, let's also get the outdoors, what is it called? The west wing door. See if there's anything new for today. We could also get something that requires some gems now since we have a couple. Trading post. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of... Okay. Should we look at the trading post? That could be interesting. Let's just look at it. I've not had that. An outpost established on the outskirts of Mount Holly in the era before the New Realms. This station allowed the frontiersmen and trappers of these mountains to trade goods and services with the estate, the locals, and one another. Okay. Wait, we have one key, but that's not the silver key. Okay, so we have, in theory, we have 2 keys. Okay, here we can get something. Or trade something. There's a dig hole here. T, dynamite. A little too dangerous to pick up. Well, why can't we interact with it then? Oh. What? Is that reset? Okay. Does that just rotate things? That moves them up. Okay, so the colors seem to have a different behavior. I don't quite understand yet. Okay, so I need to get... I need to get yellow into each corner. Like that, so I can activate all sides at the same time. So when I click here, yellow will go up. Okay. No, it will not. Okay. But when I click here, pink goes down. Okay. And when you click yellow, it just jumps up. Okay. 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 What? Yeah, okay. That's... Oh, that resets it. Okay. Sure, I mean, this is how you get those two done. It's probably not the right way, but sure. Then you do this. Then how do you get that one to the left? Like that. Heh, okay. You have been rewarded an allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. Oh, what? Do I always start with 2 now? Oh, so I start the day with 2? That's so good. That's amazing. Oops. Coffee. I mean, I guess I am a child. How old? 13, 14 is what I am, I think. I guess I have an allowance. Select an item to trade. Oof. No. The key is way too valuable in the end. I mean, those are cool, yeah, but no. Is it always going to suggest the same thing? Yeah, okay. No, I won't do that. I want to keep the key. But cool, we got the allowance token. So now I would suggest we go on the leftwards up. We'll try to get to here because we need this letter, and then up here. If we look at my Word document, I also reorganized our primary and secondary objectives. So I think my primary objective is to find the 3 levers, of which I have found none so far. We know one is in the west, one is in the east, and one is in the greenhouse. The greenhouse one is broken, and we know that we can water pump water to the greenhouse, which is probably going to be relevant. Then secondary things I want to do. I mean, we can't do this like directly. This is more complicated, right? But secondary things we might be able to do directly if we get the chance. So we still have an upgrade disk at the code check. We have remaining letters that I want to go hunt down now. And we know that the current message says, if something gates something, 8 dates crack 8 saves. So I want to try to fill out these 2 blanks here. Then treasure map is something we have, AC/DC puzzle switch. Then the prophecy dude would be interesting again, because I'm pretty sure he has more prophecies for us. Fountain, I don't know what fountain, where that would be. I don't know where reservoir would be for the water pump. Greenhouse, we don't know. Kitchen sink we turned on. We know we can turn that on, but what for, I have no idea. Like, what I thought is if you just open the kitchen sink and let the water drain, then the total amount of water in the system should be reduced, right? So I thought maybe you just want to open the sink to lose water over time, because maybe we have too much water at some point. But that seems like weird, right? Because it doesn't, like, the water system doesn't seem to like deduct like liters of water. It has entire units, right? So would it like deduct 1 unit of water per hour that the kitchen sink is running or something? I have no idea. So that's confusing to me. Then yeah, the boiler we could connect to the furnace or the laboratory to see what happens there. But for now, let's hunt down letters. Is that the fountain? I don't think so. It's not a fountain. Oh, I can make a wish. Again? Let's try. I don't know. Maybe one day. That's what everyone says who tries to wish for something. Time, it's 10. Yeah, it's just 10. We've almost locked ourselves out. So we really want to keep our options open now, and we want to try to push to the right. Yeah, okay, we have to go observatory. Otherwise we're done. Let's see what we get today. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Yeah, okay. Diamonds, nice. Okay, for the chests we would need keys that I don't want to use at the moment, or we need the sledgehammer, which we don't have. Now, straight or left? I think we're gonna go spare room. Yeah. Want to make some distance here. Thought that was the compass for a second. Still straight left. Oh, office would be good. Office would be good. I'm scared of locking myself out if we do office though. But office would be good indeed. Let's go office and hope that we can go to the right afterwards. Yeah, I think I have to do this. Because I also want to check the terminal for the mail. And I haven't actually properly looked at... There are these hands pointing in directions, right? Why are they pointing in directions? One was pointing in the floor, this one to the left. Lots of origami. His camera. That's the king here. Oh, that's because this is Sinclair's office. He is the king. So these actually represent... Oh, cool. The chess pieces represent the people that live here. He's the king. Lady Epson is the queen. That's why in one of the photographs we saw her. And at the back... Wait, let's quickly check that actually. Here. Oh no, that's probably... That's the king. Okay, so this person, which looks like the administrator. What was her name again? Like the manager. She was in here. I think that's his brother. So we know... So that's the mistress and that's his brother. So we know that he has a brother based from the children's diary. Right, Sinclair, and that's his brother, Simon. And that's this dude. It's connected though. Why are these pictures connected? That's a bit weird. There's a thing there as well. Red and blue vases. That looks like a princess. Or would that be the king, the queen? That's him. That we don't really understand. I don't know who that is. Wait. That's the same dude as to the right of the door. Okay, I don't know. Oh. Oh, I didn't look at any of this when I rushed through here. Oh. Bridget. Oh, that's the bridge thing again. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. But knowing Herbert... So this was written by someone, not Sinclair himself, maybe the administrator, to Bridget, which is probably the maid. Let's take a picture quickly. Yeah, someone in the comments mentioned that I don't actually need to go to bed at midnight. I can just keep going. I don't know what happens when you keep going until the morning, because you're supposed to get back up at 8, right? So what happens if you're still up at 8? No idea. Oops. So I could have definitely just stayed here a little longer. Antechamber 11, the green... We already looked at that. We already... come on. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. Oh, this includes each servant's quarters and maid's chambers currently on the estate. No, we don't do that. So we could see how much money they earn. Interesting. Log into network. Swan Song. Let's so this is probably same. Let's look at the mail from Babbage. Yeah, that's what the manager is called. Senta, let's go chronologically. 5th of October. Fuse box repaired. The VAC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. We know that we have to do that. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it in our regular service visit next week. Gabe from DC Power Incorporated. I don't think I'm going to take a picture of that. That's pretty self-explanatory. Let's go next one. October 7th. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. If your premonition, McGuire, McKinley, and McDougall, premonition, what does that mean? A strong feeling that something is about to happen, especially something unpleasant. Yes, so he had a suspicion, which is... I always said, like, why did he know that he was going to die? So he definitely had a suspicion. That's interesting. That was like a month before he died. October 8th, the day after. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Thanks for the due diligence on this project. Okay, we take a picture of that. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. What the heck? Putting this here next to the fuse box info. Next week, November 4th, right before he died. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend. Valeting refers to the process of thoroughly cleaning and enhancing the appearance of a vehicle both inside and out to achieve a higher standard than a basic car wash. Who is valeting Hartley this weekend? Or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. Okay, interesting. Return to network menu. Data transfer, not available. RTA. Yeah, same as always. Okay, log out. Cool, then we still have this button here that does something. Eight dates, crack 8 safes. Yeah. His death is going to be one date. We know when he died. His death is important because he predicted it, so they want him to appear smart, so they would put his death date into one. 4th November 93. So November 4th, 1993. No. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, no, clear. November 4th, 93. November 4th, 93. November 4th, 1993. 93. No. Did this change anything else? I don't think so. Why is this camera pointing straight at the safe? Huh. Yeah. Did the hands point to something important? I don't know. Wait, actually about this message, we missed something. If something... count, that could be count. But this is probably small gates. Okay, we can put small in before the first gates. If something small gates. 8 dates crack, 8 saves. Yeah, I don't know. Let's continue on. Left or right? Like right. We definitely need to go right. Fingers crossed. Oh, West Wing Hall. Okay. Then let's go left first here. Here we want to go straight. I think I'll be good to go for chapel. But then I won't enter yet. I will enter later. Maybe when I got rid of all the money. Because I don't want to lose the money now. And then maybe we can get a fuse box here, potentially. Okay, now I want to go straight right. Let's go dining room then. Okay, nice. Alright. We want to get to here for the letter, so let's go straight, but try to keep left options open, right options open. What's here, by the way? Okay, let's go here first. I don't really want to use keys if not necessary. So, the silver key gives you a room with many options, right? Well, no. Let's use a regular key here. Let's go courtyard for extra access. That's good. Sometimes there's a sledgehammer here. Not today, it seems. A dig spot. We want to get to here. Okay, let's go right now. We want to go left straight. Closet would be really interesting now, actually. Should we just take closet? Guess. I guess. Like the books I don't really care too much about at the moment. The last one was really useless. Here is a safe that I don't know the combination for. Let's go closet so we can do the AC/DC puzzle. So we know that if we do this... We'd have to read up on the rules again. Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Also, when you are out here, off blue, green, white, reds, off blue, green, white, red, purple. Oh, okay, this is the sequence that we need to build. I'm so happy that I just found this, because this is not actually enough info. You need the last one to be purple, which you can achieve by making all other ones purple. Then this one turns purple, and then we need to work on transforming those into this. Okay, let's try to get all to purple. We do this by first activating all of them. Okay, I see. Wait, what? Press any button above to activate blue, yeah? Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. Press a blue next to a red. Okay, but we need to build that from the left. Like that. No. Wait. Okay. Ugh, I did it the wrong way around. No, I did it the wrong way around again. No, wait. Ugh. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. Which one turns red? Yeah, okay. Okay, so it's actually not... No, it's actually incorrect. Okay. How do we turn this to purple now? Okay. 5 per are needed to activate the 6th. Yeah, we got... Okay, we have that as purple. Now we just need to work on the other ones. The problem is we need to be careful not to lose purple, which we are likely going to lose because I'm ridiculously stupid sometimes. I haven't really figured it out exactly. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. So if you press the blue one that's next to a red, the red will turn purple. There's some rules that are not listed here. That yeah, okay. That means this needs to be red. White. How do we get white? Oh. It said something about white. And I didn't take a screenshot. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording quickly to go back and look at the recording so I can figure out what the white info was. Alright, we're back. I got the screenshot from the recording, so I didn't have to go back to the office and do steps. And that says VAC indicator lights installed per instructions. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple, which I did. They are all purple, so now... So we want that one to be white. So can I just click that now? And then it turns white? Oh. Okay. And now we want this to be red. So purple counts as red. Wait. Why didn't I just do it this way? This is how you get purple on the rightmost column, and what I did is I did some complicated, weird thing to try to get purple over here. I don't know why I did that. Well, it needed to be done anyway to get white. Okay. Then here red. How do we get red here? Because... Okay. Now green, blue off. Green... No, wait. What? Off blue, green. Off. 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 Okay. Power. Yo, is that the reservoir? I said this is going to be the reservoir. We'll see. Might be something else. The gemstone cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 diamonds. What's going on today? We're getting like perma boosts. That's amazing. I mean, I guess we could have guessed that there was something here in the back. Just like there must be something in the closet back. No, like why is the closet so small? I don't know. Okay, cool. I think we're gonna go back to the dining room and try to push through here. We could still try... No, we can't because this is locked off, right? Wait. Yeah, no, we can't still do this because this is locked off now. Okay, so treasure map won't be possible today, but we'll try to explore some more. We'll try to get here for the letter and then here for the letter. Let's go through here because here we have a lower chance of encountering keys. We'll try. Okay. Because this could be a key. Well, we could try. I guess you can always back out if you need a key. Yeah, let's try. To the right. Okay, commissary, let's go. Grain, we have that. We know that. Nothing else here, probably. What do we have here today? A gem. Salt shaker. That gives you more steps. Sledgehammer. Well, sledgehammer would be cool for the 2 boxes in Maine, but I don't have 8 bucks. So the question is, I could go for a gem, which would probably be good because we're now going to the higher ranked rooms, which require a lot of gems. So let's try to get that. And then we'll try to keep at least 3 gems for up here. Okay, now we go here and then we need to know what pictures are in here and we'll try to go left straight. Maybe more straight than left. Billiard room for the key it is. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's the right call. This does not make any sense. Yeah, let's go for the keys. We need keys. Okay, here are the pictures already. Coast on cost is what that could be. Coast, that would be an A. Oops, that would be an A potentially. Yeah, that makes sense. That's an A, yeah, okay. Three is 7, times 2 is 14. 5, 16. 16. 11 is 21, minus 20 is 1, times 15 is 15, divided by 5 is 3. Nice. Now let's put an A in here quickly. Okay. Now we want to go right. We have to go right. Let's not use the special key. Okay. Yeah, I don't like not seeing the floor plans. I don't know why I would draft that. Except because it has boiler pipes. Well, we could go darkroom to save ourselves a gem, then go to the right. Or maybe explore the left first to close the left off, and then go to the right and hope that we somehow... we need to make sure we don't get a dead end here. But then we have all this space to explore. Let's go darkroom to save ourselves a gem. I hope that was the right call, but... Oh, wait, did I find a... No. No, I didn't. Okay. There is nothing here that we can pick up, right? Nope. Okay, I guess then we only have this option. Damn. Yeah. We have to go with anything, really. Terrible. Terrible. Are we done? No, we still have the dining room, okay. That was the wrong call. The car keys, yeah, okay. Well, at the end of the day, at least we're still gonna go check out this mine, this gem mine, to see what's in there. Can't open this, right? No. We don't need the letter here. That's supposed to be an A. Yeah, pinned paint. Okay, we could continue here if we find a key card, but let's go dining room. That is our no, chapel also, but that's not really helpful. Okay, back to the dining room. Then to the left. Now we need a straight one. Wait, special key has a high chance of... Yeah, okay. Let's use the special key just to be sure that we can actually get a straight one now. Chambers of Mirrors. Well, the problem is I would love to use that, but that would lock us out, so... Can't do it. Aquarium requires a gem that I don't like. The archives is terrible. Because it gives us fewer options. I don't like the archive. I think I'm gonna sacrifice a gem. I thought it would go straight. Ah, that's so stupid. Okay, well, I guess not. I guess not. I guess we're gonna check here, because we're locked out. We're gonna check here and then we're gonna go to the gem mine. Oh, we didn't actually check here. Today. There's never anything here. Okay, what can we get here? This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Library. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. I think we're gonna go library to order a book then, because we can't do anything anyway. There's nothing else here. Let's order a book. Drafting strategy. Pump system was useless. History, the fixed stars. I don't really want to know about the stars. We seem to know a lot about stars. Swimbird, that's her good book. Sightseer's Guide. I think I'm interested in history of Orindia, to be honest. We keep hearing a lot about Orindia. Let's go history of Orindia. Yeah. Let's go. Did we do it? Yeah. Okay, then we're gonna go to the gem mine and see what that is all about. There's nothing else here. There's a safe. Well, we could actually... Let's write down where all the safes are. There's 8 safes apparently. We know that one is in the office, one is in the boudoir. Then one is in the drawing room. Have we seen more safes? The way the hands are pointing, it almost seems like a clue of where this... Maybe they're pointing towards the safes? If I can think of more, we'll write them down. Right now I can't. This room is useless, but there has to be something in here as well that we don't yet know. Can't be a useless room, come on. Yeah, we can open these actually. Well, let's not use the keys yet. Let's first go to the mining place and then we'll come back and open them just to see what's in there. I think we have one more key, right? Yeah. There's probably just gems or something in there, to be honest. But then tomorrow we'll start with 2 coins and 2 gems, which is really good. Is that what we hear? Water or the trees, the wind in the trees? No, probably the wind. Gemstone. Can't pick these up though. Okay, so this is a dead end. But this is where he mined all the gems that we can find now. Oh, what's that? Okay, we lit a flame. There's 4 flames. We can turn it off as well. Why can't we turn it off again? Why? Why can't we turn it off again? What's the point in that? Here is the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're gonna need more than this, especially if we're gonna limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to this expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. So what they had to... So one minecart is still down there. To scrap them. They scrapped the 2 that they got up that were not good anymore, okay? And the dude that's mining them is not going to be happy about that because he has less carts now, I guess. Now there is still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. Yeah. Okay, the boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're gonna leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Okay, let's copy that into our journal. Nice. So we know there's a cart down the... Well, these carts are useless because they're not on tracks. You probably can't even move them. Alright, cool. Okay, let's open the chest and then look at that flame that we lit. And then I think we'll call it a day. Is that the reservoir, maybe? They said, why is the electricity going in here? The electricity is going in here. Is that water power, maybe? I do not know. Let's open this one. Another one? Okay. Interesting. North. I mean, yeah, okay. I find these really difficult to get to, but at least we have two that start at about the same spot now. So we can try to get to here. They start almost in the same spot. And then whichever one we get, we'll just do it. That one starts on the third one as well, goes up left. Okay. Yeah, cool. Sure. I'm happy we opened that, to be honest. Compass. Yeah, I would have needed that before. Wow. Is that the little lock here on the floor now? Yeah. Okay, let's double check to make sure we're actually done. Well, we are because we don't have the key card. Right, we don't have the key card, no. Okay, there's two more permanent additions. Allowance 2. Gemstone Cavern, yeah. Okay, very cool. We're filling up these empty spots here. There's a lot more stuff here, though. A lot of items. Let's go look at the flame quickly. Okay. Is that running speed? Extremely slow. Are these lights as well? Don't tell me these are lights as well here. But this is not an elevator. I mean, I don't believe it is. This looks almost like a compass. Like this is where you want to be. I don't know. Yeah, but that's it for this episode. We lit the flame, we got an allowance, we got 2 permanent gems. Otherwise, we didn't really do that much. Yeah, but that's it. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good time. Bye.